till we hit the ground and pass. Let's go. All I'm saying is this. If you don't like Tiny Temper, don't ever come in my streams. Don't ever get in my channels or anything I do. Okay? Because that dude is the shit. Let me tell you. Right. Second part of the aftermath of Feel the Heat this past Saturday. It is GMW. It is Gamesmatter Wrestling. That's who we're kicking off with this week. Also, a couple of good matches coming up for you tonight as well. Hogan is in the main event. He's going to go one-on-one with Mr. OA. The number one contenders for the World Tag Team titles, which are Aftershock, or the new number one contenders, I'm going to test them this evening. Let's see how they're good against the LCW World Tag Team champions, the Los Loco Lobos. Mercedes goes one-on-one with Liv Killer. Dragon Queen's going to be here, talking and probably getting prepared for Saturday because Saturday is ladies' night on GMW Underground and she's going to be competing. She has the night off tonight. Heather Storm goes one-on-one with Dragon Queen's best friend, Amanda Drake. And I said that sarcastically before anybody takes it serious. Tor Helvossen goes one-on-one with Cam Martin. Heather Storm's going to be talking. Shadow, what is up? Adrian Wolf, one-on-one with Goldberg. Baz, who's in my chat, that's his character, Adrian Wolf, and he called out Goldberg. He gets his wish tonight. Goldberg, Adrian Wolf, one-on-one. Can the Wolf make a name for himself, or the Anarchist, as he's known? Can he make a name for himself at the expense of my Enforcer? We'll find that out tonight. And a match that I made, Alex Winters and Thunder Rosa, just to let off some steam. Okay, just to let off some steam. Okay, these two are meant to be female Wolfpack Mafia, but apparently they've had some issues. Well, I'm going to solve that problem tonight, right here on GMW. But yes, it is Hulk Hogan first up. We're going to go with that. So, GMW is now, and ladies and gentlemen, not only is this a GMW episode, it's also a very special occasion. Because your boy hit 1K last night, being in somebody's stream and that. And being in that person's stream, hanging out and getting to know the guy, because he's an excellent guy. And not only that as well, you beautiful people, I have made history. I am now at 1K followers on Twitch. And it's all thanks to you people. I love every one of you. And tonight, we're going to have some fun. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome one, welcome all to the final thing I'm going to be doing on Twitch this week. I'll be on Facebook tomorrow and Saturday, and I'll be back here next week. So until then, guys, this is GMW. Bullying in any form and any negativity is not welcome in this stream. Any negative will be dealt with, any bullying will be an instant ban. This is a positive stream / community, and none of that is welcome. Please enjoy the show.
We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the ways and we ignore the fire. We need a miracle. We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the ways and we ignore the fire. We need a miracle. We need a
We're here. It is the 1K GMW special, ladies and gentlemen, because I've hit 1K followers on Twitch. So, tonight, Hulk Hogan goes one-on-one with Mr. Oil, like I showed you, plus many more great matches tonight. And yes, if you didn't see what happened on Tuesday, and by the way, I'm going to upload Tuesday's episode on YouTube and that later on. But, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new number one contender for the GMW World title. More on that, and when that's going to take place later on in the show. Yes, Hulk Hogan is the number one contender for the GMW World title. Tonight he goes one-on-one with the King of the Ring. That is Mr. Owe. Also, we're in Geordie World tonight. My home state. Well, I'm from the northeast of England, but we're in Geordie World tonight. That's right, Newcastle. Aren't you bloody lucky tonight? You've got yourselves some beautiful GMW wrestling. We're going to kick off with that. We've got Alex Winters one-on-one with Thunder Rosa to let off some steam match. Adrian Wolf one-on-one with Goldberg. Heather Storm's going to be here. Cam Martin one-on-one with Tor Helvossen. Aftershock going up against the Los Loco Lobos in a tag team cage match this evening as well. Plus many, many more as well. There'll be no men's wrestling on Saturday because this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, is the one, the only GMW Underground, and it's ladies' night. That means all female matches will take place. And also, ladies and gentlemen, not only that, also all female matches take place. And not only that, all female matches will take place this evening on Saturday. And also, not only that, ladies and gentlemen, not only that as well, the women's title is on the line tonight. Mercedes gets her warm-up match against Liv Killer later on this evening. But this Saturday, she's going to be defending that women's title against a woman that I'm bringing in. It's not going to be Colleen. It's not going to be Alicia Cole. It's not going to be Heather Storm. It's somebody I'm bringing in. Okay? I'm making GMW Underground this Saturday, the women's edition of GMW Underground this Saturday, very interesting. Because she's going to go up against somebody she's never wrestled before. And you all know if you are a wrestling fan. So, here we go. The number one contender for the GMW World title. Yes, you heard me correct. It's Hulk Hogan. That is a sentence, ladies and gentlemen, I never thought I'd hear myself say. In all my years of doing GMW, and I've been doing GMW since 2018, okay, I have been creating and bringing you this product, whether it was here on Twitch, whether it was on YouTube, hell, fuck it, when it was on Mixer, okay? I have brought you this creation of this brand, and I never thought in my wildest dreams I'd say Hulk Hogan is the number one contender for the world title. If you'd have told me back then that, you're going to have Hulk Hogan one day challenging you for the world, challenging for your GMW world title, and I said you've lost the plot. Shows you how much I know, doesn't it? Yeah. Never underestimate the power of. Never underestimate. That sounded good in my head. It just didn't work out. Anyway, we move on. Also, Dragon Queen, if you are listening and you are hearing this, I'm going to add a new attire to your character as well. So that attire as well, but I'm going to add another attire to your character as well. I'll probably do that over the weekend. So you won't be just have the attire that you've got. I'm going to freshen it up a little bit. I'm going to create another attire for you as well. So I'll leave that with me. I'll sort that out. I'll think of something. Hey, I did it last time, so I'll think of something out. Anyway, so my guessing is Hulk Hogan is going to call out. Yep, he's going to call out the Big Amish because he's the number one contender. At the moment right now, Big Amish is scheduled to wrestle, or scheduled to defend his GMW World title at Anarchy Rules, which is May 22nd, right here on this very chat, this very Twitch channel that you'll see. But I'm kind of thinking of making it somebody else, and I'm kind of thinking of making the match because Hulk Hogan's going to get a title shot. I just don't know where. I'm thinking of saving it to Anarchy Rules, or saving it to Anarchy Rules, or bringing it forward to a GMW show. Oh hell, fucking shot on Underground. But I think I might do it on a GMW show because I think yes, Underground is Underground at the end of the day. But I'm thinking of you know, I'm using the main matches that I'd like to build and put on. I'm using Underground for that, which was never the case to begin with. So you might see this on next Tuesday or Thursday or something like about that. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't made up my mind. I just can't imagine, because Anarchy Rules May 22nd is going to be a no holds barred show, no holds barred pay-per-view show. Going back to the old ECW days, Hulk Hogan was never on an ECW show. So I just can't picture Hulk Hogan being on Anarchy Rules or some shit. You know? The shit just doesn't make sense. You know? It just doesn't make sense. You know? I mean, crazy things have happened, don't get me wrong. You know, Scott Hall appeared on ECW once upon a time. Yeah. I think that's when he was having a dispute with WCW or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, but like I say, anything can happen here in GMW. And when I say that, I mean it. Okay? Also, I'm in the process of creating some talent as well, and I'm going to get to that. Just please give me some time, that's all I ask. I will get round to it. I'm already creating a new female wrestler. I just need that person to give me a picture of a face. You know, like this face right here, like my face is right now. I want a picture with the face, not like that or like that. I just want it straight, but I'm just waiting for it to get back to me. I've tried her other pics on the Facebook. It was a fail. Yeah, this didn't quite work out as the way I planned. So, we've got Big Amish here confronting his now #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. That's a sentence I never thought I'd hear myself say. But I'm still shocked that I even say that. But yeah, GMW #1 contender. Yep. Never thought about wildest dreams I would have that. But, you know, stranger things have happened and that. Oh! Oh, the Big Amish not taking any... You know, the Big Amish not taking any shit from a legend. Guys like, I don't give a fuck who you are. I don't give a fuck if you are a legend. Fuck you, my guy. You could be a legend. You could be whoever you want to be. Shit don't matter, dog. I'm the heavyweight champion of the world, damn it. And by God, I'm going to be that heavyweight champion of the world. I don't give a fuck who you are, boy. We may get the World Championship match sooner than we think. You know, my guy ain't playing, fam. Holy shit. The World Heavyweight Champion not playing. That's one way to make a statement. And you know what? You better save some of that aggression, because coming up now he's going to go one-on-one with OJJ. Holy cow! Let's get OJJ out to the ringside and let's go. OJJ, you might want to step back, brother, because Mr. Big Amish is pissed. He is pissed. So So yes, guys, I will be on Facebook tomorrow. So facebook.com/Gamesmatter Mafia. Get yourself over there. I've had a lot to do today. I've had to phone up Microsoft. Because, you know what pisses me off? If there's one thing, and many things piss me off, ladies and gentlemen, is when you organise something and people say they're going to call you back and they don't. I fucking hate that. I really do. Don't say you're going to call somebody back if you don't. I'm sorry. Anyway, one-on-one. Non-title, it's Hogan, it's Loco and OJ, it's Big AMISH and OJJ. Wow. Yeah, but that really pisses me off, man. It really does. Don't say you're going to do something and then don't do it. And he gets on my wick there. Running boot. That is probably the damnedest German suplex he's ever done in his life, OJJ. And this is why he's the wrestling technician. So that's a German suplex, a full Nelson German suplex, and a straitjacket German suplex, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and a forearm there as well. Vicious clothesline. Oh my god. These two had a match last time. Last time these two met, they were trading the World Championship back and forth, but this one's a non-title match. First cover of the match, referee slow as usual. Only a 1 count. World Heavyweight Champion back up. The heavyweight champion of the world. Full Nelson. Suplex rather, sorry. Excuse me, full Nelson. 5 minutes carry takedown. OJJ will fight you. He will compete. Beautiful STO takedown. OJJ will compete. He will fight you. That's a downward spiral move, I suppose. Also, guys, if you can get yourself onto my Twitter and retweet the tweet that I put up there, that would be greatly appreciated also. Oh, boot to the midsection. Clothesline rocks the world champion. Big AMISH with that front face lock. Irish whip. And a fist across, a boot across the thing, kind of like Kevin Nash. That's something I like to do when I was in the ring. When I was competing in the ring. Just stick a size 15 right across your face, ladies and gents. I did some Kevin Nash moves back in the day. When I was competing. That's a choke slam. One hand. That's a cover. I'm begging 2K22 to get the referees sorted out. If 2K, you're watching this, please sort your referees out. Could have just stayed there and counted. Fucking hell. Clothesline from hell. Anyway. Also debuting on Saturday, and I hope I pronounced this right, Yamashita. Yes, you heard me correct. As well. She will debut on Saturday. As well. Like I say, ladies' night on Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, on GMW Underground. A mistake by OJJ. He was going for the freshly squeezed cutter. Telegraphed it. Cover. That's an AMISH bomb, by the way. 1, 2. And OJJ, half a second away, just kicks out. Boot to the midsection again. Oh my god. A flip down, face first. A front bump, and then the The damnedest knee you've ever seen. That is the juice shock, but AMISH is back up. And a clubbing blow. He must have did that in adrenaline. Good grief, AMISH. That's a Kimura lock. Or standing Kimura lock. And that's a shot to the gut by OJJ. OJJ now in control. And looking to kick off the head of the heavyweight champion of the world. And he does. That's the punt kick. That's the punt kick. And that might be the end of the heavyweight champion of the world. 1, 2. I guess not. The world heavyweight wrestling champion is still in here. GMW world champion. Oh, and a boot to the midsection. What's that? Oh my God, suplex over the top rope to the outside. Tremendous match to kick off this installment of GMW. Oh, and a pop-up bro kick. 1, 2. AMISH kicks out. Crowd love it. Great way to kick off GMW here on the Thursday. Whipping the ropes. Uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. And another uppercut, and even more uppercuts. That'll rattle your brains. And another uppercut in the corner over there. And another one over there as well. Off the ropes. Beautiful drop kick. Cover. And that's how OJJ wins the match. I think that rattled the world champion's cage a little bit, but OJJ gets the victory. Maybe taking out that pin out frustration on Hulk Hogan at the beginning of the show did not do Big AMISH any wonders. The heavyweight champion of the world kicks off the show in his match and loses. Could that be an Outman? But OJJ gets the victory. What's next for the big man? Guess we'll find out next week, because we won't see him Saturday. We'll have to find out next week. Saturday, GMW Underground Ladies Night. More on that later. Right, we move on to the next encounter. As well, and yes, it is a, can you say a friendly rivalry? I don't know, because I don't know where these two stand at the moment. But I know I need the Mafia back on a level playing field, if you will. So I've decided to book this match and let off, so these two can let off some steam. I don't know what the issue is, if there is an issue, but it needs to be settled. It definitely needs to be settled, and needs to be settled now. Hope everybody's doing good in the chat, no matter where you may be. Anyways. So here we go. The Battle of the Mafia. To let off some proverbial steam. I did not want to make this, but I had to do it. Because I don't need any but problems in the Mafia. We got rid of one problem, and that was Lady J. So I've decided to let off some steam.
Making her way to the ring, representing the NWO Wolfpack from Springfield, Illinois, Alex Winters.
Damn things.
Representing the NWO Wolfpack from Tijuana, Mexico, Thunder Rose.
Thunder Rose. Oh, Thunder Rosa is at the moment right now she's the leader of the Mafia. Okay, she's the leader of the Mafia. She's the leader of the group. After we unceremoniously kicked out what they call it. We kicked Thingy to the curb, pretty much. Lady J, boy did we ever kick her to the curb. So, but these two have seemed to be on a fallout. So hopefully this will settle some issues, and hopefully these two can get back on the same page and get back to winning ways and dominant ways. Like I say, they kicked out Lady J. They don't need... I don't need no more issues. I created the female mafia to help me dominate GMW, just like I did with the males. Some good wrestling between these two. Boot to the midsection. Oh, and a crazy jump up round backbreaker there. Or backstabber, whatever you want to call it. It's effective. More wrestling. Arm lock. As well, round. Hammerlock again. Arm lock. Lots of counters here. Good chain wrestling going on here between these two. Beautiful drop kick. Tremendous drop kick. Boot to the midsection again. Double underhook. Suplex. And a beautiful one at that. Roundhouse kicks. And another roundhouse kick. And another roundhouse kick. And a arm back heel kick. Very unorthodox, but effective nonetheless. And a fist. Rosa is caught off guard. Winters is taking the fight to Rosa. Rosa, you need to step up your game, hon. Don't forget, guys, Underground Saturday. GMW Underground this Saturday. A promotion on there as well. No reminder on there as well. Oh, and a... Refs at a count of 5. Make that 6. And Rosa throws Winters back in the ring. For another drop kick. Irish whip. Oh, and a knee. Knee right across. Or face, well, face right across the knee is what I'm saying. Oh, and a roundhouse kick there. Elbow to the back. And that's a crossface. Big crossface. Muay Thai knees in the corner. Thunder Rosa in a little bit of trouble. Kick and the slingshot leg drop. Shades of Rob Van Dam on that one. Whoa. That's last chancery, I believe. I could be wrong. But I believe that's the last chancery. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Back heel kick. These two have had a good match. These two have had a good match, man. Hopefully this will let off some steam and these two can get back to winning ways. Man. Thunder Rosa wins it. These two had a good match. You know what? I might book this again on Saturday. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool match. Hopefully these two can let off some steam. And hopefully they can settle their issues. We'll see what happens. But I was impressed. You know, as the old saying goes, ladies and gentlemen, better out than in. And hopefully that's the case with Rosa and Winters. We'll see what happens. But for now, Thunder Rosa is your victor. Now, a match that Baz, one of my guys in the chat on Tuesday, asked for his character, he's going to get it. Because coming up next, Adrian Wolf one-on-one with Goldberg. Yes, you heard me correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Adrian Wolf one-on-one with the man they call Goldberg, my enforcer. Mr. Wolf wants to make a name for himself at the expense of my enforcer of the Wolfpack Mafia. He may get his wish. Like I said, this guy... he may get his wish. And once this thing is loaded in like that, we get onto it. Let's go. So, Adrian Wolf, a guy who I can't do, hasn't done much really. Yo, what up, Loco? Yeah, he hasn't done much.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from the other side of darkness.
The other side of darkness.
At 220
What side that is, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but in any event. But yes, Adrian Wolf, ladies and gents. Baz, the guy behind the character, or the creator of the character, called out, what they call it yesterday? Called him out on Tuesday. Called out what they call it on Tuesday. Called out Goldberg on Tuesday. He says he wants to make a name for himself. He might get his wish. Also, ladies and gents as well, tune in tomorrow, twitch.tv/LocoXJoe. It will be, okay, it will be LCW presents Bad Blood. Okay, LCW presents Bad Blood tomorrow on the twitch.tv/LocoXJoe channel. Okay, I'm going to be on Facebook tomorrow, but we'll see how things go. I'm actually thinking, very seriously considering going over to Facebook full time, to be honest with you, because Twitch is a pain in the ass, so it has been lately. I'm doing Twitch and Facebook, don't get me wrong, but I'm very tempted to go over to Facebook, man, full time. But here he is. Ging Gang Goldberg himself. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday on Underground, Ladies' Night. I'm going to promote the hell out of that later on. And also, guys, as well, big thank you to everybody, no matter who you are. I reached 1K followers, as you can see. I had a good night last night in somebody's stream. If you are around, ladies and gents, and you don't know this man, I only met him last night, I'll be honest with you. Let's be honest with each other on that. I only met him last night. He was playing Call of Duty. I can't remember who hosted him. I believe it was Crispy. Somebody who I met, Crispy Krem, last night. Somebody I met, or somebody who followed me and everything, and I hosted on Tuesday. Or was it last night? Yeah, it might have been last night because I was doing I was doing GTA last night. But I met this guy last night, and his channel, who are fucking awesome, by the way. His channel who are awesome. Cool people, cool vibe, and the man's cool himself, although he was raging today on Warzone. So I'm going, why does I never get to do this? So it's this guy, ladies and gents. And if you haven't already, please go and follow him. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing over the weekend. So if I'm not in your streams over the weekend, I will be lurking. But I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff over the weekend. Contour Sean, thank you for that host. I'm going to be doing a lot of stuff over the weekend. Since I'm now over 1K followers. Just looking to see what's what and that. Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great, man. Hope you're doing good. I'm what I call it. I'm happy I'm over 1K now, so yes. The mission's complete, ladies and gents. Slow, but we got there. Yes. I had a lot of roughs. I've had a rough couple of weeks, but thank you. I've had a rough couple of weeks, ladies and gents, but I'm back on the mend. Like I say, you can't keep me down. I'm going to have the weekend to myself. No interruptions. And by the way, speaking of the weekend while this match is going on, there's this thing going on. Great counter by Goldberg, by the way. There's this thing going on that I want to bring up. Look, I'm an advocate for this as well. Oh, I'd like to be an advocate for this as well. No to racism in soccer or football, right? Because there's been a lot of that lately. My work, Middlesbrough, are doing a boycott social media thing. You know, boycott social media, Twitch, Discord, Facebook, whatnot. Don't get me wrong, I'm all for that. But what's that going to do? Boycotting social media. It's going to take a lot more to boycott social media to stop this racism that's been going on, man. I'm sorry, but, you know, that's just my opinion on that. But apparently it's going to start tomorrow and then go all the way to Monday. I'm thinking of doing it, but I can't because I'm going to be here tomorrow. I'm going to be on Facebook tomorrow, and I'm going to be streaming on Facebook tomorrow. I'm going to be streaming on what they call it tomorrow as well. Cheers for the retweet, Dragon Quid. I'm going to be on Facebook tomorrow. I'm going to be on Saturday as well. I might not do any promotions. I might just look at my DMs and whatnot. But yeah, it's going to take a lot to do in respects of. I mean, I could understand what they're trying to do. Wow, Wolfie with the mind games. Never expected that. But yeah, I could understand what they're trying to do. But it's going to take more than boycotting social media or boycotting whatever to stop racism, man. It's going to take more than that. Also, next week as well, I'll be halfway through my course that I'm doing. The third lesson is next week. Like I say, I really like how the course is going because it's not like crammed into one. And hopefully by May 18th, I will be getting a level 2 MVQ, which is what I need. And then, beginning of June, I'll be back at work, hopefully. Because the England games are coming to the Riverside, and all being well, I'll be back to work. Which is what I need, quite frankly. Yeah, but like I say, it's going to take more than boycotting it. You know, it's going to take more than boycotting social media to stop racism, man. It's, you know, I could understand what they're trying to do. I'm not bashing them for trying to do it. Something's got to be done, but come on, man. You know, it's common sense at the end of the day. Boycotting social media for this is like sending a kid home at school for bullying. You know, giving him a 2-week break. You know, giving him a 2-week suspension. What's that going to do? You know? Somebody bullies your kid and they get suspended for 2 weeks. That's like a holiday to them. I know, because I wouldn't say I was on the receiving end of it, but I witnessed it firsthand. I mean, look at the school I went to, for Christ's sake. Great spear by Goldberg, by the way. And I tell you what, I got to admit, I'm impressed with Adrian Wolf. He's brought to Goldberg. But yeah, it's going to take a lot more than that, man. Yeah, spot on is right, because, you know, it's, you know, common sense. Hello. Man. And that is a jackhammer. And could that be the end of the Wolf? 1, 2. No, he kicked out. But like I say, I couldn't understand what they're trying to do. I get what they're trying to do. But, like I say, it's going to take a lot more than boycott. I'm looking forward to getting back to work anyway. Not just because I've got unfinished business, but I'm looking forward to getting back to work anyway because I want to talk to one of my bosses. If I can see my boss beforehand, I'll do it. But I want to talk to one of the bosses about March 16th. Because I went back to help out. I went to work that day to help out. And let's just say it didn't go down good, if you know what I mean. It wasn't particularly pleasant. You know, helping out with the chairs and everything, and you've got like, it was about 3 of us that did it and everything. 3 of us that had to sort these like row of chairs out and everything, and it just all went to shit, dude. It really did. All went to shit. You know. There's another jackhammer. And that's another kick out. I don't believe that. I really don't. Surely he had him there. Surely he had him there. Are you serious right now? Holy shit, dude. Thanks to everybody who's retweeted so far. As well. And just thanks to everybody for the 1k followers, man. I really don't care what happens now. Like I said, I made 1k followers. I couldn't even get past 170 followers at one point here on Twitch. Now look at me, I'm on 1k followers. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yo, what up, champ? You've already wrestled tonight. You've had a bit of a rough loss tonight with OJJ, but you've took cheers for that, loco. But you took it to your new number one contender at the beginning of the show. You made an impact on your my game title. What do you mean by that? Seriously? Oh, for God's sake, man. Goldberg beats... Oh, I tell you what, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I'm on, what they call it, on Friday. And I'm going over to Facebook Friday, man. What is wrong with this fucking hunk of shit fucking gut there thing? Yeah, cheers for that, big Amish. Why? I don't know, maybe it's fucking what they call it, I don't know. Maybe it's the OBS thing, I don't know. But let me just check my my what they call it. Thanks for all the hosts and that. Appreciate it. And Goldberg, hard-fought victory, but he gets the victory over Mr. Adrian Wolf. But I've got to admit, I was really impressed with Mr. Wolf in that match. He really impressed me. And you know the resume here in GMW, ladies and gentlemen. You impress me, good stuff happens. Not just if you lose, but you have to impress me. And good stuff goes down, no doubt about it, as well. So, yeah, I'm very impressed with that. Very impressed with Mr. Wolf, but the enforcer proves why he's my enforcer. Says GTA, says GTA, says GTA, says... Fucking hell. That's either me taking it and not saving it. It's not saving it. You know, me sorting it all out and it not being saved, or that's OBS's fault, that. Streamlabs OBS, that is. I don't know, but it's sorted now anyway. WWE's up there now, so there you go. So I apologise for that, ladies and gents. Twitch ruining me. Thank you for the host there, Mr. Amish. Right. Heather Storm, former women's champion. Who is she going to call out? Coming up as well, Tor Helvossen one-on-one with Cam Martin. Heather Storm will be in action. She's going to go one-on-one with Dragon Queen's best friend, Amanda Drake. And I say that sarcastically. Dragon Queen will be here. What's the next direction for Dragon Queen after her count-out victory over Amanda Drake? But hey, a win's a win. Can't believe she did that. Speaking of Mercedes, the women's champion, she's going to be here with the Liv Killer later on. That is your co-main event of the evening. Loco Joe and Ray Wolf team up to face the number one contenders for the World Tag Team titles. As well, Aftershock, that's going to be in a cage. Just a little test for the Aftershock. You know, they're going to go for the GMW World Tag Team Championships at some point. I thought let's put them in with the LCW World Tag Team Champions. And yes, that is your main event of the evening. Mr. Oe, the King of the Ring, goes up against and I can't believe I'm even saying this, the number one contender for the GMW World title. That's right, Hulk Hogan. That is coming up later on as well. And we've already had anarchy at the beginning of this broadcast as well, because let's just say Big Amish stood up to the legend. Nobody's... I'm glad your stream went well. Like I say, you don't need to worry about anything now, Dragon Queen. Now you're past the 50 followers mark now. You don't need to worry about anything. You just need now to add to that stream. You know, add what you're doing. Come up with ideas, you know, and stuff like that. That's what you need to do right now. You already hit the 50s mark. You're an affiliate. You know, that's what you need to do right now. You don't need to worry about anything else. Hulk Hogan, Big Amish, and then OJJ got a victory over Big Amish as well at the beginning of the broadcast. Thunder Rosa, Alex Winters I put in because let's just say this, I put in hopefully to let off some steam, because these two have been having problems for some reason. I don't know why that is. Hopefully it's sorted out now. Hopefully, you know, cuckoo, choo. We'll find out. But Heather Storm, ladies and gents. And yes, Heather Storm will be wrestling this Saturday on Facebook on GMW Underground, because this Saturday on Facebook on GMW Underground, it is Ladies' Night. So you will see Dragon Queen, you will see Heather Storm, you will hopefully see my new character that I'm going to be doing as well. Dragon Queen, Heather Storm, my new character. And I hope I pronounce this right as well. Yamashita. And if you want to know who that is, ask OJJ. Just saying. But she's going to be making her debut on Saturday as well. That sounds wrong, that, doesn't it? Yamashita. It does. It really does sound wrong, but it's the name. So you'll find out what she's like on Saturday. Also, as well, the women's title is on the line this Saturday. That's right. The women's title's on the line Saturday. It will be Mercedes defending the women's championship against a mystery opponent. You have to find out who that is on Saturday, let me tell you. I will say this though, you all know it. So that's going to take place all on Saturday. So yes, thank you for the heads up and all that stuff, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, big thank you to everybody for the hosts so far. I think I've lost one follower, maybe. But I'm not complaining about that. Might be somebody who I unfollowed that doesn't get used and that. Because as I told you all last week, ladies and gents, as well, 2K followers. You know, when you want to follow somebody, 2K is the limit. If you reach the limit, it will not work after that. You'll have to unfollow somebody to do it, to refollow somebody else. So, like I say, I've got a lot of stuff to go through when it comes to my followers, because there's a lot of people on here that I follow that don't stream, and I want them gone. If you want to still follow to me, that's fine, but I want them gone. I want them cleaned out, if you will. So, yeah. Also, guys, as well, please, if you haven't already, which I'm sure you haven't because I met this guy yesterday, go and follow this man, please. Absolutely good guy. And I think I hit the wrong one, didn't I? Did I hit the wrong one there? Or have I put... Did I hit somebody? Sealed, what's up, brother? Also, guys, as well, I might have hit the wrong... thing on that one. Hang on, let me go up to my oh yes, did I? Yes, sorry guys, that was the wrong one. It's this one. Where did the T come from on that? But anyway, it's this one, guys. This is the one I want you to go for, follow, if you will. What the? Why is that not working? What am I doing wrong with this? Man. I'm just going to do it this way, I suppose, then. So, let me just do this again. Actually, oh! We might have a match on... We might have a match here for Saturday. For GMW, there we go. We got there in the end. I guess there's no capitals in there then. But it was right there, ladies and gents. But apparently there's no capitals in it. But anyway, that's the guy I want you to follow. Please do so. Also, guys, if you have not already, go and follow this man. Really good dude. Chilled dude as well. Likes a lot of Apex too, ladies and gentlemen. He really likes a lot of Apex. I've noticed as well. So, yeah. Yes, he really likes his Apex. Really likes his Apex. And he's online right now as well, but yeah. So, yes, guys, I think there's going to be a match on Saturday as well. I I think there's going to be a game on a match on Saturday here. Heather Storm 1-on-1 with Alicia Cole. Do you know what, guys? I'm actually thinking of doing the rematch. That 30-minute Iron Woman match. I'm actually thinking of doing a rematch on Saturday. That is, if I don't have any ideas for Coley Masters, of course. But I would like to see these two go 1-on-1, actually. Former women's champion against former women's champion. If you missed Feel the Heat, ladies and gentlemen, go and check it out. Go and find it. Feel the Heat was the bomb. And the four-way, or the fatal four-way match was the bomb as well. Although it wasn't better than the triple threat match. I still believe today the triple threat match is the greatest match in the history of GMW. As well. I'm looking forward to catching up with Impact tonight as well. I might also, when I'm done with this as well, I'm going to check out AEW. Because apparently a lot of stuff went down yesterday on AEW in regards to next week's Blood and Guts show as well. So I'll be checking that out later on as well. But I'm also looking forward to seeing Impact tonight as well. Or checking Impact out when I can. Because what they call it, you know, the whole fallout of Rebellion. Because Kenny Omega is not only now the AEW World Champion, he's the Impact Wrestling World Champion as well. And yes, he's got the TNA World title. Why they still use that fucking belt for, I don't know. I know they used it to bring it to build up Moose. I get it, okay, but you had the unification match. You know, Rich Swann was the superior champion. It's called Impact Wrestling. It's not called TNA anymore, for fuck's sake. Yes, it used to be called TNA. I get it. But Jesus Christ, man. Get rid of the belt. It's Impact Wrestling, not TNA. I'll tell you that fucking thing. But now apparently he's walking around with 3 titles. Oh. That's interesting. Well, I'm booking it now, ladies and gentlemen. Match for Saturday. Heather Storm 1-on-1 with Alicia Cole. Heather Storm just put her in a place. Will she be able to do that on Saturday? Interesting. Tell you what, Saturday's going to be hot. And like I say, Drag Queen's in action on Saturday. Hopefully my new wrestlers will be in action on Saturday as well. Heather Storm 1-on-1 with Alicia Cole. Mercedes defends the women's title on Saturday as well. All good. Right, Tor Helvossen 1-on-1 with Cam Martin. Cam Martin, who at the moment right now, considering he won a 3-way dance on Tuesday, will be looking to get a championship match, but I'm testing him. Was that a fluke on Tuesday? We'll find out, because Mr. Vossen wants to be a champion, and he's eyeing up that television title. And at the moment right now, that television championship is currently around the waist of one Ray Wolf of the Los Loco Lobos. So these two will be looking to get a title shot at some point. When will that be? Who knows? Ray will be in action later on. He's going to be teaming up with his buddy Loco to go up against the Aftershock. So it'll be the LCW World Tag Team Champions and current LCW World Heavyweight Champion as well. He'll be defending both belts tomorrow. Loco will be doing double duty tomorrow on Bad Blood. Because yes, it will be Bad Blood. LCW presents Bad Blood tomorrow on the twitch.tv/LocoXJoe channel as well. Dragon Queen, if you're in the chat, I don't know if you heard this earlier on. Obviously you didn't hear this earlier on because you were too busy making food and sorting your stream out and whatnot. As well, I will be adding a new character. Let me rephrase that again. I'll be adding a new attire to your character. Probably over the weekend. So, I'll think of something out. So you'll be getting a new attire over the weekend. A new fresh look, if you will. So, Tor Helvossen. Yeah, you'll be getting a new... I'm just saying to your character, the Dragon Queen character, you'll be getting another attire. So the attire that you've got right now, I'm going to add to it. So there'll be another attire, like another option attire as well. What attire that is, I don't know, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Hey, I did it for your character for the first time around. So leave it with me. I'll figure something out, and I'll send you the detail. I'll send you the pictures and that when I've done it. So I'll do that over the weekend. And like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of stream work over the weekend as well. Now I've hit 1K followers, coming up with ideas of what to do for the channel now, for this Twitch channel, since I'm now over 1K. Let's go! Good week for me, and it's been a good week for me and Dragon Queen. She hits 50 followers. I hit 1K as well. Let's go. But yes, very proud of you, Dragon Queen, for hitting... no worries. Very proud of you for hitting 50 followers, man. And like you said that you were going to do as well, Dragon Queen, live it up over the weekend, because you and Kill Me have got some celebrating to do. Like I said, you hitting 50 followers, Mr. Kill Me getting his big promotion as well, GG boss as well. So yeah, you got some drinking to do over the weekend. I don't blame you. Get fucking smashed over the weekend. Hopefully I'll be back at work in a month or so as well. By the way, if you have Xbox, or even you're on PC, because PC's Microsoft as well, right? Be careful when you're frigging up Microsoft, man. I redeemed 12,000 Microsoft reward points. You know them reward points that you build up for doing the tasks on the Xbox. I got them and I redeemed them. But the thing hadn't come through. I redeemed it for an extra month on the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Right? Instead of me having to pay for it. So I redeemed it for another month or so. It hasn't come through yet. I know why it hasn't come through, but I'll get to that in a second. I phoned them up yesterday. I phoned them twice, and they directed me to different places and everything like that. And they said they were going to phone me. Right? They said the last time they did it, they said they were going to phone me within the hour. So, okay, fine. They never did. It's what like I say, I fucking hate that. If you're going to do something, do it. Even if it's the next day, ring up. If you're going to do something, do it. Don't say you're going to do something, then not do it. I've had that done to me many times. But it really fucking annoys me, especially if it's important. But I rang them up today, and it says it takes about a couple of weeks, maybe 1 or 2 weeks to go through, to redeem through. But apparently I've been told by the lady who I spoke to on the phone today, I am 110% going to get the what I redeemed as well. So, yeah. Dragon Queen, did that poster turn out all right as well? That thanks for the offline, thanks for watching stream offline poster that I did for you. Did that turn out okay? And I hope it did, just to let you know. So yes, Mr. Vossen, semi-finalist in the King of the Ring. Cam Martin, I don't even think he even made it to the semi-finals, if I remember correctly. But Cam Martin won the triple three-way dance, triple threat match, whatever the fuck you want to call it on what they call it. I'm actually thinking of doing a tournament for the women to determine. No worries, Dragon Queen. I'm glad you liked it. Glad you liked it. Checked out your Facebook page as well with that poster as well. Looks great on your Facebook page, the cover. That poster. Like I say, if you ever want anything else like that done, let me know. I'm a dab hand at Photoshop. I use it a lot. Like I said, I just come up with these random creations at times, and the shit that comes out of it, man. I do have random moments where I'm creating stuff on my channels, man. I really do. Hence the logo that I've got. Beautiful Hogan run. So yeah, if you got anything like any other posters or anything like that, you know where to find me. As well, you know where to find me. Also, I'm building up the Discord server as well. I will be doing that at some point, probably over the weekend. But I'm building up the other one as well, the glided server as well. I've got a new glide, which is the alternative to Discord as well. I'll be building that up over the weekend as well. I've started doing it today, you know, completing the objectives that you had to complete on there, or I wanted you to complete on there as well. So it's in a building process at the moment, but I will release it over here as well. So if you're on there, you're more than welcome to join that Discord as well as my other Discord as well. But I think I'm going to start removing some dead weight off the Discord and everything, and just keeping it like family, you know, loyal friends, subs when I eventually get subs and stuff like that as well. Because I'm now good. My next goal for this channel, at least, is to get 15 subs, and maybe more after that as well. But I want to get at least 15 subs, so I can get an emote as well. So I can get emotes for the channel. I was gonna send you some emotes that I saw on Google as well, Dragon Queen, for your channel. Bullet MKN, thank you for the follow. I was gonna send you some because I found some. I came across when I was looking on Google yesterday, the images. I came across some emotes, like dragon emotes, you know, related to your channel, Dragon Queen, you know. Dragon emotes, Dragon Queen, you know, but they sucked. I didn't follow through with it because they were atrocious, and they didn't look that good. But if I come across any pictures or anything like that that have potential that you may use as emotes and everything like that, I'll let you know. They just sucked ass. They really did. They were atrocious. Even I wouldn't use them on my channel. My channel's not dragon related, if you know what I mean. You know, Dragon Queen, me, you know. And we got a double count out. Yep, that's fine. I don't care. These two will have a double count out. That's fine. I guess this will be sorted out next week. Yeah, no worries. Like I say, I'll have a look around and see if there's any. See if I can shut down any ideas for emotes and that. But like I said, them ones I saw on Google yesterday, I was going to use them, but I just came across them and they were like, yuck. You know, if you want emotes, you want great emotes. You want standout emotes. You know, you want standout potential emotes. Yes, I'm thinking of making some emotes myself for my channel and getting rid of the ones as well. But if you want really good potential, excellent emotes, you don't want them shite that I saw yesterday. Even I wouldn't use them on my channel. But anyway, ladies and gents, that is the end of part one, or the first half of this beautiful GMW, ladies and gentlemen. That will be sorted out next week. So yeah, that will be sorted out next week. Double count out. So I guess that feud continues next week. They won't continue on Saturday because it's ladies' night. But coming up after this, ladies and gents, Dragon Queen's gonna have a. Gonna let you know what's next in store for her. After her match with Amanda Drake and everything, is she gonna go for the women's title? Who's she got her eye on next? What's she gonna do? We'll find out in a second as well. Also, tag team co-main event: Los Loco Lobos against the Aftershock, and also Hulk Hogan in the main event as well. Yes, Hulk Hogan one-on-one with Mr. Owe, which is your main event of the evening. King of the Ring versus the Hall of Famer as well. So we'll see what happens that as well. But all of that, ladies and gents, is coming up right after this. Bullying in any form and any negativity is not welcome in this stream. Any negative will be dealt with. Any bullying will be an instant ban. This is a positive stream / community, and none of that is welcome. Please enjoy the show.
We don't care when you call our name. We don't care, we are just the same. We ignore the ways and we ignore the fire. We need a
not gonna lie, guys, I got a lot of work to do over the weekend when it comes to GMW and that. Like I say, I've got 2 streams tomorrow and Saturday. And I'm going to be busy over the weekend, man. Fuck. So if I'm not in your streams over the weekend, ladies and gentlemen, I will be lurking. All being well, if I'm not in your streams. So don't hate me on that, because I will be busy over the weekend. I've got a lot of stuff to do over the weekend, man. But hey, it is what it is. That's what I do. Anyway, so if anybody wants to message me over the weekend, please get me in the DMs. Like I say, whether it's Discord, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Twitter, whatever. You know, and I'll answer you back as soon as I can as well. Like I say, because I am thinking of doing that little thing with the borough and everything. I don't know. It's a lot of garbage at the end of the day, but, you know, it is what it is. You can only do what you can do, ladies and gents. You can only do what you can do. Big thank you to everybody who's came by so far. Came by, dropped by. Do appreciate it. Either way. Yeah. Heather Storm, ladies and gentlemen. 1-on-1 with the Amazon, as OJJ calls her, Amanda Drake. And yes, Amanda Drake will be wrestling on Saturday as well. She won't be wrestling the Women's Champion because she's going to be wrestling my mystery opponent that I've got for her. And she'll be defending the Women's title on Saturday too.
And from Battle Creek, Michigan, Amanda Drake.
Pay-per-view schedule, ladies and gentlemen, goes like this. It will be... We've had... Feel the Heat's gone. So we've got... what we got? Feel the Heat is gone. We've got Anarchy Rules coming up, which is May 22nd. June will be Highway to Hell, which pretty much every single match on the card is going to be a Hell in the Cell match. I think that we're going to go down that route. Every single match on the card is going to be Hell in the Cell as well. So, yeah. Anarchy Rules is the No Holds Barred ECW-like show. Then it'll be Highway to Hell in June. July will be Survival, which is the Survivor Series show. GMW Survivor Series show. Fuck knows what I'm going to do in August. I'll think about it along the way. In September, we've got Ring Madness. Because we'll be in January in universe terms. Ring Madness, which is the Royal Rumble show as well. So there'll be a Royal Rumble show. And depending on when 2K22 is released, hopefully I have a PS5 by then. But when 2K22 is released, there's the Hammerlock DDT. I will either do Living for the Glory in October or in November. And if it comes out in November 2K22, I will do it. I will do a random pay-per-view in October and then go to Living for the Glory in November. Should it come out in November? If it doesn't come out, and my guessing's 2K22 will come out the back end of August. Back end of October, sorry. My guess is if that's the case, I will do Living for the Glory in October as well. So then pay-per-views after Ring Madness will determine on when 2K22 comes out. Because when 2K22 comes out, I will do Living for the Glory, end that season, move on to the next, and then move on to 2K22 as well. And like I say, still do. If anybody still wants their characters in 2K22, let me know. I'll do it. If Dragon Queen, you want your character in 2K22 when it eventually drops, I will do that. Whatever. Hopefully I'll have the, what they call it as well by then. Are you kidding me? Seriously? No. I'm previewing... No. I'm previewing the fucking... what they call it for Saturday with these matches. One kind of I could take, but come on. And that's another thing I'm going to do over the weekend as well. I'm going to make all the matches again. Create all the matches again, except this time I'm going to add a 20 count to them. At least I'm going to try add a 20 count to all the matches, man. Jesus Christ, with all these count-outs, man. Yeah, I'm going to add a 20 count. At least I'm going to try and add a 20 count to all these things. I tried it before. I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked very well. Like I said, but I think I'm going to have to like create all the matches through the creation or the match creator, and then you know, go from there. And that beautiful half Nelson backbreaker there. And you know what else I'm looking forward to as well, ladies and gentlemen, besides all that? Wrestling shows coming back to Borough as well. They've already planned. At the moment, right now, as far as I know, there's going to be one show. There's one show scheduled for September, September 18th. About at the Sports Village, which is not far from where I live. So I will be going to that show. I don't give a fuck. If I can get to any other show as well, I'll definitely go. Holy shit, have I missed my wrestling, man. I mean, great that the WWE and AEW and things like that have kept this stuff going as well. But when it comes like the ability to go to a wrestling show, or even I might even participate again. I might even just get back in the ring and see what happens. But if my guy wants me to get back in the ring again, we're going to have to come up with an agreement that we stick to, by the way. That we stick to it. You know, a 50-50 agreement, if you will. Because I do want to get back in the ring. I'd like to get back in the ring again and wrestle. And have some fun. But, yeah. I mean, I understand it's his brand and everything. I mean, you know, nobody tells him what to do in that, which is nobody tells me what to do with this, so, and everything. I hope Amanda Drake doesn't go OP, man. But anyway, she's going for that. Yes, she is. There's that pile driver. And nobody knows better than a pile driver working than yours truly. Although that didn't work that time, but like I said, the pile driver will work, ladies and gentlemen. The pile driver works, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, nobody knows that better than me. Highway to Hell. I think I'm going to have something go down, something major go down at Anarchy Rules, all being well. I've got an idea for a match at Anarchy Rules, May 22nd, as well. And I love the fact that Anarchy Rules is May 22nd as well, ladies and gentlemen, because that'll be the week I complete my course as well. They say it's going to be 2 to 6 months before I get my level 2 NVQ and everything. I tell you right now, I'll accept 2 months, but 6 months? You know, I want my NVQ, damn it. And hopefully I can put that that NVQ to the test as well, even though I don't have it. And which I will end up getting it, but I like to put it to the test. I don't want to wait 6 months before I put it to the test. Hopefully I can make some use of that the minute I'm done the course, if you know what I mean. You know. Beautiful discus clothesline. Heather Storm, she wants back in that #1 contendership. She wants that women's title. I mean, she's going to go one-on-one with Alicia Cole on Saturday after what happened earlier on. Clothesline. Another clothesline. Duck of the clothesline. Beautiful. Go to the midsection. Going for that DDT. 2 count. Yo, what up, OJJ? If you've just tuned in, ladies and gentlemen, OJJ has wrestled this evening. He wrestled the big AMISH and won. So he's had a win tonight. Kicked off the show with it. And Heather Storm, despite all the double count out shenanigans, Heather Storm just got a big win over Amanda Drake. Major win for Heather Storm there. I'm sure that puts a smile on Dragon Queen's face. Her old nemesis, whether she's still the nemesis, I don't know, but I'm guessing losing to Dragon Queen by count out to feel the heat has done Amanda Drake the not the world of good, if you know what I mean.
Here is your winner, Heather Storm.
Heather Storm, former women's champion. Referee in the way of that shot, you fucking tit. Great camera work, and the referee just has to fucking ruin it. Fucking hell. I said this at the beginning of the broadcast, man. I'll say it again. Please, 2K, if you're listening to this, please sort your refs out. If it has to be the case that we can control the refs, I'll do it. I'll sit here for fucking 2 hours. Man, cheers there, Sealed. I'll sit here for 2 hours with this pad and control the referee and do the 1, 2, 3 and all that stuff. I don't mind doing that. I'll let the others wrestle and make the matches. I'll control the refs. I don't give a shit. Please allow that. I'll make every single match special referee if it comes out, man. Jesus Christ. 2K20, ladies and gentlemen. The whole reason why we didn't get 2K21. Anyway, moving on. Right, coming up next is Dragon Queen's going to speak. Then it's Mercedes 101 with Liv Killer. And then it's the tag. Bray Wyatt. I just made that up, but it's true. Yeah. Yeah. I need to do. I definitely need to do that. Do a new promo of that. Yes. I never got the 5-5 front house, ladies and gentlemen. True story. When it first came out, I thought it was the weirdest fucking thing I ever seen when I was watching Raw. And I was like, Jesus Christ, Bray Wyatt's even more crazy than we thought. And that was until he did the episode with the Muscle Man dance. Right? With the Muscle Man dance. After that, it was peak. Because that Muscle Man dance episode had me in fucking stitches. Look, it's even got me in stitches now talking about it. Jesus Christ. That was the best episode of the 5-5 front house ever. Pull up your pants and do the Muscle Man dance. Good grief. Fucking hilarious. Oh my god. So yes, Dragon Queen, that attire there, I'm going to add to that. So it won't be just that attire. There'll be another attire for you as well. What attire I'm going to be doing, I'll figure something out. Like I say, leave it with me, but it won't be just that attire. You'll have an option, another attire as an option. Just gives you a new dimension to your character. Instead of having the same old, the same old rinky-dink little attire and everything, gives you another chance to have as an attire as well. Yes. I've got Amazing as well. I'm creating Amazing's character. I've got everything sorted out. I just need the face. Because as you see the face there, ladies and gents. You see the face there. Sure, I'm a nice girl. That's what everyone sees. Ooh dear. Apparently no more Mr. Nice Girl, I suppose. But that's like Dragon Queen's real face. That's what I took from a picture of her. And I've used the face capture there. Oh! I'm ready to make history and be the leader of the women's division. Well, or leader of the entire women's division. Well, the only way you do that, Dragon Queen, is by winning the women's title. Because at the moment right now, Mercedes is the leader of the women's division. I like that attitude, I've got to admit. It doesn't take... doesn't take crap from wannabes who think they walk into the ring. I like the attitude, I gotta admit. So you want to be the leader of the women's division. Okay. Like I said, the only way you're the leader of the women's division, ladies and gentlemen, is if you win that women's title. And at the moment right now, Mercedes is the women's champion. Because some really cool things are going to happen. Okay. I guess all that starts on Saturday then, on Underground. on Saturday then. These cool things. And your quest to be the leader of the women's division. The fastest rising woman star in the business right there, ladies and gentlemen, Dragon Queen. Will she be the women's champion? Will she live up to her expectations? Or will she back up what she's been saying? My guess is yes. But we'll find out, won't we? We'll definitely find out. And as you've noticed, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say this as well. I want to do a quick promotion as well. I'm going to do a quick promotion before this next match. We've got 3 more matches to come this evening. We've got Mercedes one-on-one with Liv Killer. The Lobos, the current LCW World Tag Team Champions, go up against the #1 contenders for the GMW World Tag Team Championships. And that will be in a cage match. And also Mr. OA, as you clearly see there, Mr. OA one-on-one with the #1 contender for the GMW World Championship. Yes, you heard me correct. The #1 contender for the GMW World title, Hulk Hogan. I can't believe I just said that. But anyway, that'll be coming up in a second. That's coming up next, Mercedes and Liv Killer. But first, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say thank you to every single one of you as well. And everybody else who's contributed as well. I've had a bit of a rough couple of weeks, but what has cheered me up, ladies and gentlemen, is the fact that I'm now over 1,000 followers right here on this channel on Twitch. I love every one of you. Thank you to everyone who's contributed to this as well. It's been an absolute ball. And like I said, this channel was a rebuild because of what happened with Mixer last year as well, having 2K followers. And like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, the fact that I've got 1K followers is mind-blowing to me on Twitch. And the reason why I've got 1K followers here on Twitch, the reason why it's mind-blowing, because I couldn't get past fucking 170 followers before I jumped over to Mixer full time. I couldn't get past 170 followers. Now look at me. I've got fucking 1K. Hello. You know? Crazy. Absolutely crazy. But we did it. We've got there in the end. And like I say, now I've got 1K followers. This will be the last time I stream on Twitch for this week at least, because I'm on Facebook tomorrow and Saturday. So what I'm thinking of doing as well is I'm going to plan things out over the weekend and see what's what and come up with some ideas for the channel as well. So we'll see what happens. But before we get to the Liv Killer Mercedes match, the women's champion is in action next. I am going to do a little something for you, ladies and gentlemen. I got to get the promotions in. If YouTube doesn't like it, they can kiss me when my cheeks meet as well, because I really don't care. I sang this the other day on karaoke. Thank you, Kill Me, for that as well. But yeah, I'm going to play it in the background. Here we go. I hope you guys can hear it, because yes, what a night. Saturday night, May 1st. It is GMW proudly presents Underground. We're back after a week hiatus from Feel the Heat. And yes, GMW presents Underground this Saturday. It's ladies' night. That's right. Dragon Queen's going to be in action. Heather Storm one-on-one with Alicia Cole. Plus many more great women's matches, as well as a few debuts as well. And also, Mercedes defends the women's championship against a mystery opponent. Oh, baby. You do not want to miss what's going down on Saturday. Facebook.com/Gamesmatter Mafia. I'm begging you to get your butts over there. Okay? Even if you make a Facebook account to get yourselves over there to watch it, you need to be over there. Okay? This is the first time I'm doing this kind of a show. First time GMW Underground presents Ladies' Night. There'll be no male matches on there, so all the males are pretty much got a night off. It's all women's matches. You do not want to miss it, let me tell you. Right, ladies and gents, that is Saturday. Don't forget, it's Mercedes one-on-one with the mystery opponent. And yes, you all know who the mystery opponent is. But let's go back to wrestling and let's get back to
Bullying
this match.
in
And
any
let's get
form
back
and
to
any
kissing
negativity is not welcome in the stream. Any negativity will be dealt with, any bullying will be an instant ban.
For God's sake! Let's get back to this and let's get back to everything, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, much deserved night off for the males on Saturday. It's going to be ladies' night, ladies and gents. And hopefully, as well, like I say, Drag Queen's in action. This woman's in action as well. She's defending the championship as well. Amanda Drake will more than likely be in action. Heather Storm goes one-on-one with Alicia Cole. Cody Masters will probably be in action as well. So we'll see what happens on Saturday, guys. But yes, hopefully this will also help me with the idea as well of what to do. Because, like I say, I'm doing a female brand as well. I'm doing a female brand, or plan to do a female brand for GMW as well. So, like I say, one brand has the males, the other brand has the females. I also read today, ladies and gents, speaking of that, I read a little story today. Apparently Mickey James now has gone where every other wrestler has gone since leaving WWE or the wrestling business in general, and that's podcasting. I read today, she said on a podcast that she now does with SoCal Val and Lisa Marie Vaughan, who better known to you as Victoria and or Tara if you're a TNA fan. I read today, ladies and gentlemen, she pitched an idea to Vince for a female brand. For the females to have their own brand, their own show. Vince turned it down. I'm not Vince McMahon, okay? I'm not Vince McMahon. Like I say, Saturday will hopefully give me an idea whether that'll work or not. But I'm not Vince McMahon, okay? I don't turn shit down. If I have an idea for a show, or if I have an idea for my GMW, whatever makes GMW better. That's why GMW is the hardest E-Fed promotion around. No offense, Loco. By the way, twitch.tv/LocoXJoe. LCW presents Bad Blood tomorrow. Now, there's a lot of things to say, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, you might see Liv Killer in action on Saturday. And you know what? You will see Liv Killer in action on Saturday. Yeah, I'm going to test Drag Queen out on Saturday. She wants to be the leader of the women's division. Okay. Let's have this match on Saturday then. We've got Mercedes wrestling, defending the women's title against the mystery opponent. We've got Alicia Cole one-on-one with Heather Storm. Let's have this match on Saturday. Dragon Queen one-on-one with Liv Killer. I'm down. Liv Killer, Dragon Queen this Saturday. Let's put that theory to the test for Dragon Queen. She wants to be the leader of the women's division. And like I say, the only way you can be the leader of the women's division is if you wear that championship belt that Mercedes currently holds at the moment. That's the only way you are the leader of this division. At the moment right now, the leader of the male division is the Big AMISH because he's the heavyweight champion of the world. As well. He leads the GMW division. On the male side of it, at least. The tag team division is led by Chess Club. As well. The Chess Club's still the World Tag Team Champions. They might have their hands full if the Lobos have their way tonight. Because at the moment right now, Aftershock is scheduled to get a World Tag Team title shot. They may have to wait if Lobos have their way tonight. And I said that's coming up next. That is the co-main event. The Lobos Aftershock in a steel cage, tag team steel cage coming up as well. And yes, Hulk Hogan's in action later on. The number one contender for the women's title for the World Championship, the GMW World title, currently held by the one and only Mr. Big AMISH as well. And Big AMISH got in his face earlier on tonight and put him in his place, put the legend in his place. So, what is the status of Hulk Hogan going into the match later on with Mr. Owe? We'll find that out later on. Big thank you to everybody who's here, who's lurking and all that. Guys, like I say, if you want to come in and chat, you're more than welcome to come in and chat. If you want to come in and lurk and just watch what the fuck's going on, you're more than welcome to do that also. Okay? I don't call people out. I've seen a lot of streamers call people out because they're lurking in the chat and everything. Okay? Go fuck yourself. I don't do that here. You want to lurk? Lurk. If you want to chat, chat's there. I'm open to chat as well. But it's not cool for a streamer to call somebody out in their chat. Okay? If that person's lurking, it's not cool for somebody to call, for a streamer to call that person out. Like I say, the chat is there as an option, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Lurk, twerk, whatever you want. Like I say, doesn't matter. Beautiful count on that DDT there. So yes, I will be watching AEW. I will be watching AEW or catching up with AEW right after this broadcast as well. Because a lot of shit went down leading into next week's Blood and Guts for AEW as well. Cody returned as well. I'm looking forward to Impact tonight based on the fallout of what happened with Rebellion. Yes. The thing is with... do you know what pisses me off with wrestling fans in this community? And I'll say this right now, guys. Well, this is what pisses me off with the fans in this so-called wrestling community, man. Right? This so-called wrestling community. This is what pisses me off. If you didn't see, right? If you didn't see the fact that Kenny Omega was going to be Impact World Champion out of that title for title match. Why the hell they still got the TNA World Championship, I don't know. I understand why they brought it back to build Moose up, but come on, get rid of it now, okay? But if you didn't see the fact, beautiful move there for Mercedes, that Kenny Omega was going to win the Impact World Championship, A, you're not a wrestling fan, B, you're blind as a bat. People were whinging about it over the internet after the night after and everything like that, right? 100% agree with that, OJJ. 100% agree with that. Moose is the best he's been in years. Okay, 100% agree with that. He's the best he's ever been. Even the Ring of Honor. Him in TNA right now is the best he's in Impact Wrestling. He's the best he's ever been. 100% agree on that. 1, 2, and only 2 count though. But if any of you guys did not see that Kenny Omega was going to win the Impact World Championship, you need to stop watching wrestling now, in my opinion. Like I say, everybody was complaining about it and everything. I wrote on the comments, predictable. Because that's what it was. Predictable. I'd like to see Moose on AEW, to be fair. If that's what we're talking about here. Moose. OJJ. If that's what we're talking about on that one there, yeah. I'd like to see him on AEW. I mean, they're bringing everybody else over to AEW. You know, Good Brothers are over there watching Kenny's back. You know, they've had a few people over there as well. I'd like to see what they call over there. You know, bring him over there for a few matches. Bring him over to AEW for a few matches, Moose. You know, I mean, Moose is no stranger to Cody Rhodes. They've had a feud before, so... You know, yeah. Yeah, but like I said, the main event The main event of Rebellion was very predictable. You know? Like Tony Khan's going to allow the AEW title to be on Impact. Not going to happen. I'd like to see that. You know? You know, they brought the Impact title is now a part of AEW because Kenny's the champion. Why not have the TNT title? You know? Do you know what? I think that should happen. I think they should put the world title back on Moose. Yeah. No, one title he's brought back is enough. We don't need more titles. I mean, they brought the TNA world title back to build him up. They brought the TNA world title back to build him up. You know, to build him up as his character and everything. Yeah. I mean, I found out today as well on AEW, not a little spoiler for you here, OJJ. But I'm going to say it on stream, so if you want to not hear it, I suggest you mute your ears, because you haven't seen AEW yet, but Moxley, I'm going to say, do you want to hear it, OJJ, or do you want me to, you know, do you want to hear it, OJJ? It's no matches, it's no like people who've won the matches or anything like that. It's a match that's going to be made, or it's a match that's been made for AEW on May the 12th, which I'm very, very much looking forward to. Because it involves Jon Moxley, that I will say. The match that's been, the thing that I'm talking about is Jon Moxley, May the 12th, is scheduled on AEW, by the way. He is scheduled to defend his IWGP United States Championship on AEW Dynamite. So AEW Dynamite, who have had the NWA Women's title defended on their program, will have the IWGP World Championship, the United States title that Moxley currently holds. That will be defended on the title. And I've got a funny feeling he's going to drop the title. Yes, some legendary... yeah, that's the one. Some legendary Japanese wrestler. He's going to defend the belt May 12th. And I've got a funny feeling he's going to lose that title. I think they're going to use the Kenny Omega saga that's going on with him and Kenny and that. And I've got a funny feeling Moxley's going to lose the IWGP United States title May 12th. I just got a funny feeling they're going to go down that route. Tremendous match here. Oh! Speaking of AEW, that was a disaster kick. Yeah. I can't wait for 2K22. To be fair. I just pray to God that they're figuring that 2K have made this game playable. Because if they fuck this up, it's the end of them as WWE game developers. Without a doubt. Yes, I'm saying Kenny will cost Moxley the United States title. I see that. I see that happening. Either Kenny or the Good Brothers. One or the other. Probably Kenny, though. Mostly. Tell you what, Liv Killer's stepping up. She's taking it to the women's champion. The leader of the women's division, by the way. Yeah. Look, I knew. Yes, I agree, great match. I knew, OJJ. I knew that at some point with the TNA World title and the Impact World title, I knew they were going to do a title for title match. Fucking right in front of your faces, they were going to do a title for title match. Okay? It was clear as day they were going to do a title for title match. At some point. Otherwise, why bring back the belt? But like I said, they brought back the TNA World title just to build up Moose. I think they should change the TNA World title and make it the Impact title and then use that as the Impact title. That's what I'd do. But it is the Impact. It is Impact Wrestling. You know, it is Impact Wrestling. It doesn't need to have the TNA World Championship. It is Impact Wrestling. No, it doesn't need the TNA World title. That's the damnedest powerbomb I've ever seen, and that's got the women's champion a victory. Dominant. Yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, I've got to admit the X Division's getting a little impressive in Impact, man. There's been some fucking good matches with the X Division men in Impact from what I've seen. Yes, and even Mr. Dab Boy himself, Mr. TJP, even he's fucking, you know, he's going back to his wrestling. You know, what he's good at, you know. He's not doing the wrestling move like he used to do in WWE and going like that all the fucking time. Anyway, women's belt. I know, yeah. Got to start somewhere, I suppose, with the women's title. Yeah. I'm pissed off with the NWA. I'm pissed off that you have to watch the NWA on fucking Fight, man. I might put it up. I might thingy. I've got some money on me. I might want. I'm tempted to go back for the ICW and get back on ICW on demand. It's been a while. I love me ICW, even though ICW is now on the network, WWE network. I gotta admit, it's been a long time since I watched some ICW, and I kind of miss it. I'll be honest with you. Kind of miss it, but here we go. Tornado Tag Team Steel Cage, the Lobos and the Aftershock. I think this is their first meeting, if I'm being honest. Could be wrong, but we'll see. So yes, guys, tomorrow I will be on Facebook, facebook.com/Gamesmatter Mafia. Get yourself over there, please, if you can. I will be doing the next installment of my GTA Xbox version, or GTA 4 Xbox playthrough. I will do that tomorrow. On Saturday, Ladies' Night, you know that. GMW Underground Ladies' Night as well. And then I'll be doing, in the mix of all that, I will be doing some stuff, or coming up with some ideas for my streams in respects of Twitch. And mostly as well Facebook. So if, like I say, guys, if I'm not in these streams over the weekend, I will be lurking. I think I'm going to have the weekend in peace. I've had enough stress to last me a lifetime. And I think I'll prepare for the next instalment of my, what I call it while I'm doing that as well. The next instalment of my, my thingy. My, what's his face? The course that I'm doing at the moment. But next week I'll be halfway through the course. And then after that will be 11th. Will be the penultimate one. And then the following one after that will be the last one. So I've got 3 more weeks to do because it's a 5-week course as well. So I'm looking. At the moment right now, it's been set out very well. We work on the workbook and everything, but set out very well. It's not like crammed into one kind of deal. We have breaks in between and whatnot. And then depending on how we go towards the end, because it's like from 10 o'clock to about 2 o'clock. Depending on how we go towards the end, you know, depending on how we go towards the end in that, or towards the end of the sessions, we miss out. Because he allows us a break, or he will allow us the break in the last part of the afternoon. But sometimes we just bot it and just say we can finish it, just so we can finish it a little bit early. You know, we just bot it. And like I said, there hasn't been that much. There's only about 6 of us in the on the course anyway, so you know we pretty much get through things quick that way, which is tremendous for me because I was told a lot of times that fucking, you know, they were So like overtime, so 10 o'clock till 2 o'clock could have been 10 o'clock till 3 o'clock, if you know what I mean. So thankfully that wasn't the case though. And while I'm doing the course as well, I'm playing on the computer as well, just to keep me occupied so I'm not bored. But I'm always listening. I'm always listening. So yes, the current LCW World Tag Team Champions, at least until tomorrow anyway, or at least until Friday at least. Deadpool TV, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm a lot better than I have been. I've had a rough couple of weeks, but yeah, it's all good, brother. It's all good. How's things with you?
At a combined weight of 628 pounds.
Good to hear, good to hear. Just been doing my streams and all that stuff, man. Trying to get... Yeah, yo, what up, Nutty? It's all good, brother, it's all good. Thanks for the chats on what they call it, and thanks for the education on Instagram as well. Greatly appreciated. As well. Greatly appreciate the chats as well, guys. As well, Nutty anyway. Me and Nutty have been chatting privately. Yes. Yes. Double duty tomorrow for Loco, because not only is he defending the World Tag Team titles on LCW Bad Blood, he's also defending the World Championship. That's right. He's the LCW World title because last week he beat Chris Danger. And tomorrow it's LCW versus GMW because I'm the challenger. Yes, so it's Lobos versus Mafia tomorrow, and I'm looking to get my belt back, so we'll see what happens. Cheers, Seal. So yeah, glad everybody stopped by and everything, guys. As you can clearly see, I've reached 1K followers. Let's go. So I'm celebrating today. It's a little celebration. So over the weekend, I'm going to be doing some stream work. I'm on 1K followers now, past 1K followers. I had a crazy experience yesterday. Guys, if you haven't followed this man, please do so. I met him yesterday, and his community and his streams are amazing. And I watched him a little bit today as well. Before I came on air, and he was just having a laugh, man. It was fucking hilarious. Is that? Have I done the thing? Deadpool, thanks for the raid, the little raid. Appreciate that. Thanks to all who have came in. Thanks for the new followers as well. I'm just checking on something. There we go. I need to get used to the link that I'm doing. But guys, if you haven't followed him, I highly recommend you follow this man. It's the wrong one again. Fucking hell, dude. You know what? I need to get used to this, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. So, it's this King, right? Kabiz. There we go. Hopefully that's the case. I don't know why that is late. I don't know why that's doing that, ladies and gentlemen. But hang on, I've got an idea. I've got a bit of an idea. Let me sort this out. Because I want you guys to follow this man, but it doesn't seem to want to help. My shout out, at least, is taking the piss. So, what the fuck, dude? Right. So, just bear with me a sec, guys, while I sort this out. This is the Lobos and thing as well. Good fucking grief. As well. But yes, hope everybody is doing good this Thursday evening, afternoon, wherever you may be as well. Just let me sort this out, guys, because I want you guys to follow him. But apparently I can't get there because, yeah. So I'll tell you what, guys, I'll do it this way because it's more better. And I know why I haven't done it. I don't know why I haven't done it. I need to get used to doing this, ladies and gentlemen, big time. So yes, guys, this is the guy who I want you guys to follow. I recommend you guys following him. He plays Warzone. He's a smashing guy. I'm going to get to know him a little bit more as well when I get the opportunity. As a matter of fact, he'll be on later on, so I'll get to know him a little bit more later on as well. But that's the guy who I was trying to shout out. Really good dude. Thanks to everybody with the raids, the hosts, and everything. And it seems to me that Ray Wolf got out, but is Loco going to come after him? Oh, we're down to 1-on-1, okay. And that could be the end of the Aftershock, ladies and gents, because the Aftershock is about to lose this match. And ladies and gentlemen, the Los Loco Lobos win the cage. So, this is what I'm going to do. Yes, the Aftershock will get a tag team title shot. They're going to get that tag team championship match at Anarchy Rules. I'm going to book that for Anarchy Rules. The Anarchy Rules pay-per-view. However, a week from Saturday, not this Saturday because it's ladies' night on GMW Underground, but 1 week from this Saturday, it will be the Chess Club defending the GMW World Tag Team Championships against the Lobos, Ray Wolf, Loco Joe. So that will be your main event for a week on Saturday. Not this Saturday because it's ladies' night. Okay, so 1 week from Saturday on Facebook, it'll be the Lobos challenging the Chess Club for the World Tag Team titles, and that will be May the 8th. That will be May the 8th. Speaking of May the 8th, oh joy, it's going to be Hulk Hogan coming up next. But yes, guys, just want to say this quickly. Thank you to everybody who tuned in on Saturday, this past Saturday, for GMW Feel the Heat. Really do appreciate it. It was a great show. I'm very happy with how things went down and everything. Like I say, I didn't do no promos or any of that stuff. It was just one big, huge show. So, yes, coming up now, it's Hulk Hogan. It's Hulk Hogan one-on-one with Mr. OA. Yes. And yes, Hogan and Loco still have some unfinished business. Yes. Will the Lobos be the checkmate for the Chess Club? A week from Saturday, we'll find out. And I think I'm going to book a match next Tuesday as well, just to build into that match as well. I think I'm going to have Loco one-on-one with ADRIAN Wolf next week as well. The leader of the Chess Club as well. So we'll see what happens. ADRIAN Wolf, Aiden Webb, sorry. Fucking hell. Aiden Webb one-on-one with what they call it. Aiden Webb one-on-one with what's his face, Loco Joe next week, the leader of the Chess Club, former hardcore champion. So yes, the leader of the Chess Club will meet the leader of the Lobos next week, which will probably be Tuesday as well. So big thank you to everybody. Hope everybody stayed safe. Thank you to Deadpool for that little raid as well. Yes, thank you to every single person, ladies and gentlemen. And again, thanks for the education yesterday you gave me, Nutty, on Instagram. Like I say, look after the number one in life, ladies and gentlemen. Nobody else does it for you. Man. And if you fall out with somebody for a reason, okay, and people tell you that they've changed, prove it as well. They need to prove it. Like I say, I've had too much negativity in my fucking life, dude. I'm sick of it. You know, there's a reason why I bring at least I try to bring positivity into my streams. There's a reason for it. And God bless, I know more Mel. I tell you what, if there is a positive with this pandemic, and I can't believe I just said that sentence, if there's a positive with this pandemic, this whole COVID-19 pandemic, it's one thing. I appreciate mental health a hell of a lot more than I have done, let me tell you. Which is the reason why I'm doing all these courses as well. But like I say, I appreciate mental health a hell of a lot more, let me tell you. Hell of a lot more. Anyway, like I say, guys, this is your main event of the evening. And once again, guys, thank you all so much for getting me to 1K followers. Why, when it comes on to the Twitch, it just says 1K followers? It doesn't say it's way past 1K followers at the moment. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, my followers are at 1014 at the moment as well. 1014. So ignore that. That's, you know, there's what it is at the end of the day. And Twitch has its mayor about the fucking what they call it as well. And I hate the fact that you have to refresh, man. That's another thing that pisses me off. Where you have to refresh things to make things, or to update things. Like, for fuck's sake, bro. Anyway. Thank you to everybody today. It's been, like I said, this will be the last thing I do here on Twitch this week. I will be back on Twitch next week. Maybe on the Monday, I don't know what I'm doing yet. As well, but I'll be back on Twitch next week. I'll be on Facebook on Friday. Tomorrow, because I'm doing the GTA 4 playthrough, which I'm way ahead on than I am on the PC version, which I noticed when I did the PC version yesterday as well. And by the way, the PC version of the GTA will be back next Wednesday, so that's another one for that's another thing for next Wednesday. GTA, there he is, old Terry Bollea himself, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Hulk Hogan, two-time Hall of Famer, because he was in there. He was in there with the red and yellow, and now he's in there with the NWO as well. So he's now a two-time Hall of Famer. And tonight, for the first time, he wrestles Mr. Owe. King of the Ring versus Legend. And this is all build up because, yes, if you can believe this, Hulk Hogan goes one-on-one with Big AMISH for the World Heavyweight Championship. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I'm booking that next Thursday. That's right. Big AMISH will defend the World Heavyweight Championship next Thursday on GMW against Hulk Hogan. That's going to be booked for next Thursday. Going to make things interesting right now, leading into Anarchy Rules, May 22nd. And yes, it will be Big AMISH defending the world title against Hulk Hogan next Thursday. So AMISH, if you're listening, I know you're working and lurking, brother. You beat the legend. You already got an advantage over him tonight because the top of the broadcast, you got in his face and put him in his place tonight. You really got in his face tonight. You stood up to the legend. Will you be able to stand up to him next week when you defend your world championship? AMISH is the current 3-time GMW world champion. He might lose the belt next week when he goes one-on-one with the legend himself. Never thought in my wildest dreams I'd be saying Hulk Hogan will be challenging for my belt next week. Like I said, I've been doing GMW since 2K18, because once upon a time I used to book LCW as well. And if you'd have told me that Hulk Hogan would be challenging for your title, the GMW Heavyweight Championship of the world, I would have said you're out of your mind. Shows you how much I know, doesn't it? Everybody wants Mr. Owe to beat the legend. Will he do that? Hulk Hogan. Cover. It's funny how he drops down, but earlier on when that happened, he was running around like doing the ref two-step, or the ref dance. Beautiful heel kick. I'm not underestimating Mr. Owe, ladies and gentlemen. This guy's got some heart on him, I'll give him that. That's why he's the king of the ring. And he just stuck that sledgehammer right in Hogan, but then Hogan gets it back. This is no disqualification, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you all know. This is no DQ as well. No disqualifications. Big thank you to everybody who's came in tonight, lurking, chatting, saying hi to me. It's appreciated. Like I said, I'll be back on Twitch next week. If you want me, I'll be over on Facebook tomorrow and Saturday as well. Like I was reminding everybody in the stream earlier on today, my work is doing this boycott social media thing that they're starting tomorrow because of all this racism over social media towards football players, soccer players as well. And like I said earlier on during the duration on the during the stream, it's one thing to look. I'm all for this racism being stopped and everything, social media abuse and whatnot, but boycotting it is not going to answer it. Boycotting social media is like at school when a bully picks on you or something and they suspend that person, the school suspend that person for 2 weeks. That's what that is. It's not going to do any harm. You're going to need to stop racism and abuse over social media or racism towards football players or soccer players, depending on where you are, right? It's going to take a lot more than boycotting the social media. I understand what they're trying to do. And I'm all for it. But it's going to take a lot more than that. It's going to take a lot more than boycotting social media, man. You know, people say racism and do that stuff over there. But the thing is, though, the reason why they can get away with it and do it all the time as much as they do, because nobody reports it. And even if you report it, they don't do nothing about it anyway. So, well, Mr. Always taking it to the legend. Like I say, ladies and gentlemen, this is no disqualifications. Mr. Owe picks up that sledgehammer. Hulk Hogan drives that sledgehammer back into Mr. Owe and hits him with the belly to belly. Is that the end of the match? 1, 2, and only a 2 count though. This is your main event of the evening, Mr. Owe 1-on-1 with Hulk Hogan. And after this, I'm going to lurk in people's streams as well. And I'm going to catch up with AEW. Like I said, a lot of stuff went down in AEW yesterday, leading into the build-up to what they call it. Leading into Blood and Guts next week. That's the damnedest power slam I've ever seen. Hulk Hogan, ladies and gents. Am I looking at the next GMW World Champion? God help me, that's all I'm saying. Oh, the spine buster. I told you Mr. Always got heart. Oh, the right head by Hogan. Snap mate. Elbows with the arm bar. Driving them elbows into the shoulder plexus muscle. Not fun, ladies and gentlemen. Taken from experience. That's a short arm clothesline. Shades of Jake Roberts with that clothesline. Spotty slam, and yes, saw this coming a mile away. That's a leg drop. Big Amish. And yes, the victory goes to Hogan. What a surprise. And obviously Big Amish saw that as well, because next Thursday it will be Hulk Hogan and Big Amish for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yes, good grief indeed. Next Thursday, right here on GMW, it'll be Big Amish 1-on-1 with Hulk Hogan for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yes, the world title will be defended next Thursday. Oh, speak of the devil. I think Mr. Amish wants to pick up where he left off yesterday. Hogan doesn't see him. He's too busy pondering to the crowd. But I think Mr. Hogan wants to... Look at him. The pose in there. Amish has got his eye on Hogan. Is Amish playing mind games? Or is he eyeing Mr. Owe too? Oh! What's going on? Has 2K fucked this up or something? I don't know. The posing's still going. And I think he spotted... oh, not. Okay. I think we get it. I think we get the point, ladies and gentlemen. But I think we get the point. What's going to go down? Oh, no. Here we go. They saw each other. And the fight is on. I think Mr. Always getting involved as well. And Hogan sees Mr. Always stood up after he hit the belly-to-belly suplex on Big Amish. He's like, fuck that. What's going to happen next week, ladies and gents? Next Thursday, it will be Hulk Hogan and Mr. Big Amish for the World Heavyweight Championship. But anyway... that is the end. At least I won't have to do anything stupid for that, ladies and gentlemen. But that's the end of GMW today. And that's the end, or that's going to be the end of the stream. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody who's came in today. I appreciate it very much. If you are new around here, feel free to hit that follow button. Thank you to everybody who's got me to 100, past 1,000 followers, I should say, as well. This is what's happened today. Big Amish took it to and stood up to the legend at the beginning of the show. Then he lost to OJJ in the match. Thunder Rosa and Alex Winters got into a match today booked by me to let off some steam. Hopefully that's settled now and they can get back to being the female mafia. Adrian Wolf lost to Goldberg. Heather Storm and Alicia Cole got into a confrontation. Them two will have a match on Saturday on Facebook. Torhel Vossen and Cam Martin had a double count out. Heather Storm, despite shenanigans, beat Amanda Drake. Drag Queen plans to be the #1 woman in this business, in the company. She wants to be the leader of the female division. We'll find out. Mercedes beats Liv Killer. Ray Wolf and Loco win the steel cage match, and they will now get because I say so, they will get a tag team match a week on Saturday on Underground, tag team title match. And yes, of course, Hogan playing mind games with Big Amish. But it'll be Hogan and Big Amish next Thursday. And Hogan gets the victory in the no disqualification match against Mr. Owe. Guys, thank you all so very much for your company this evening. Right here, whether you're watching this on Facebook, whether you're watching this on YouTube, whether you're watching this on Twitch, or even on the VODs as well. Thank you to everybody who's tuned in. Thanks to Nutty, thanks to Deadpool, thanks to OJJ, thanks to Big Amish, thanks to Dragon Queen, thanks to every single person. One thing I love about the 2K, yes, I agree with that. I just saw that there, the tag team thing. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. I am going to go and chill for a bit. I'll be back on Facebook tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So if you can get yourself over there, I will be on Facebook tomorrow. Thanks to everybody who's came in. I am going to raid Mr. Sealed himself. Sealed GNU TV. I'm just going to hand you over to him tonight. as well. But everybody who I've shouted out tonight, make sure you follow everybody as well. I will see you back here next week on Twitch, because like I said, I'm going to be on Facebook tomorrow and on Saturday as well. So stay safe, and I'll hopefully as well, if you want to see me on Twitch tomorrow, I'll be lurking around in the streams on Twitch as well. I'll be in the, hopefully knock on wood, I'll be in the Bad Blood, the Bad Blood show tomorrow. Twitch.tv/LocoXJoe for LCW Bad Blood tomorrow as well. And yes, I am looking to be once again LCW World Heavyweight Champion. I'm not facing Chris Danger though. So there you go. So I'm going to hand you over to Sealed. Go and check him out, guys. Really good dude. He's probably playing Apex. So yeah, I'm going to hand you over to him. And like I say, give him a follow, guys. Really good dude. Absolute spot-on streamer. I can't be asked checking out anything else. But anyway, it is what it is, guys. Thanks to everybody who's tuned in. Thanks to everybody who's dropped by. Thanks to Dragon Queen, OJJ, Nutty, and everybody else. And I'll see you here next week on Twitch. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow on Facebook as well. So, there you go. Peace out, y'all. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Peace!